They'd waited nearly 3 years, but today the family of Newlyn fisherman Neville Dunn saw the man who killed him jailed for life.
Over the moon, absolute over the moon. We've got justice, what we've wanted. Of course, it's never going to bring Neville back.
Brian Harrison was convicted in 2008 for a vicious attack on Mr Dunn. They both worked in Newlyn as fishermen. Harrison wrongly believed Mr Dunn had raped his girlfriend. Mr Dunn was attacked twice. Firstly, he was beaten unconscious by Harrison, and then his body was thrown onto a pavement and he was kicked in the head several times. 31-year-old Harrison was jailed for up to 6 years for that attack, but in 2009 Mr Dunn died. The prosecution then took the unusual step of using a change in the law, which allowed Harrison to be retried again, this time for murder.
This was a highly unusual case, and we had to seek the Attorney General's permission to bring this murder prosecution and prove that it was in the public interest. The assault on Mr Dunn was a violent and premeditated crime, and it is clear that his death was a direct result of the injuries he sustained in the attack.
Mr Dunn was in a coma for 18 months after the assault.
We'd sit with him every day, just looking, hoping for a glimpse of life from him, some sort of recognition that he knew us. We never got nothing. It was just heartbreaking daily. We'd spend every day, all day with him at his care homes, the hospital, 10 days in the intensive care he was here. We stayed with him. We never left his side. It was torture for all of his family.
The judge at Truro Crown Court was told that Harrison had a number of previous convictions of violence and assault and had shown no remorse. Denise Johnson, Mr Dunn's daughter Kirsty and stepson Jason Sutcliffe told me what they thought of Harrison.
He's not even an animal. Animals are better than that person. He showed no remorse to Kirsty, to Jason, to myself, to Neville's other daughter Lindsay, who was here for the last trial. He just thought it was one big hilarious joke to him.
It's been terrible, to be quite honest. You don't expect that to happen to anyone, but for the fella to then show no remorse is mind-blowing to me.
Harrison was sentenced to a minimum of 16 years. Steve Hardy at Truro Crown Court for the West Country Tonight.